Whoa, whoa.
We tried to get Braith and Cooper, but they were busy doing their own shit, so you got Jack and Caleb instead.
Pretty much straight out swaps, in my opinion.
Exactly. And if they were sitting down, I bet they would also be wearing Oztag pants.
Yes, that's exactly right. If they didn't,
it is.
Well, that's on them.
All right. So before we kick in, I've got a glaring question: which one of us Braith and which one of us is Cooper?
Well, look, I'm gonna give you hot stuff, Braith, mate, because
Thanks, mate. You're the better player.
I think that's not what.
Yes. Yeah, that's what they all say, mate.
That's why I'm Cooper. That's why I'm Cooper.
Immaculate deflection there, mate.
No. I'm giving you Braith, and that's wholly and solely because of the hair, right? The hair, the mustache.
Yeah.
You can pass as a Greek man better than I can.
Oh, well, mate, I did have a certain man call me a young Robbie Williams the other day. So
well, there you go.
We're moving up in the world.
That is a nice compliment.
Oh, he said it to me. I'm like, really? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You just made my
face. You have no idea how much this means to me. So, couple of disclaimers about how tonight's going to go. We went into hiding, I believe it was around 15 or around 14, one of them.
14.
And myself and Caleb have been a team. 14, thank you. And then we've got some outside help to make sure we weren't being biased. So personal friends of the show, Cooper and Luke, have also teamed up and they have been giving out their points as well. We have accumulated them over the course of the season. And from that, we have our player of the year, rookie of the year, team of the year, all based solely on who got the most points throughout the year. So,
correct.
If you don't like it, do your own fucking list. I don't really care.
All I know is that this awards night is going to end in a better way than the Daily M's. Because I think Braith absolutely fucked that Daily M announcement up when Tedesco won.
Can I be honest? The second he said, "Your winner, Tedesco," I got up and I went to bed. Because that dragged on so much. Holy shit, that dragged on. They were giving out a award they didn't know existed.
Yes, look, me and you both, every Daily M seems to get at least 20 minutes longer than the previous one. And now after that one, I guess they got some pretty bad ratings or something because now they're talking about splitting the men and women's up.
Which I think is a bad idea, if I'm being honest.
So do I, because look, and this is not us, but this is speaking objectively on people that I hear speaking about rugby league sometimes. I don't think the women's one will be getting many viewers. And that is not us. That's me speaking objectively.
That will be you speaking objectively because you know me, I'm a slut for anything rugby league related. And it doesn't matter what it is, I am there.
Yes, exactly.
As are you.
As am I. I'm just talking about the common Australian.
Exactly. So, should we have a look at what the leaderboard was prior? Do we have that available before we went into hiding?
Well, look, I do not have that available. We have the most recent one we have. There's a very good chance that is the week we went into hiding because I feel like it was.
Let me have a look. I believe that I will have it somewhere.
Okay.
Because we did so much prep work and there's always something we forget.
Well, look, if it wasn't round 15, if it wasn't round 14, then I apologize because I didn't turn this into
That's okay. I have round 14 available.
Okay. It's just not going to.
It's
just not going to be all nice and pretty, but that's all right.
No, this was Jack before he learned how to edit and do cool shit. This was like Jack's holy grail in the start of the year.
And how far we both come.
Oh, mate. I know exactly what's happened for me to get that far, but we won't go into the details just yet about what's changed in my life to suddenly not be shit at it. But okay, cool. Now let's fuck us over here because, all right, when we went into hiding, this is how we were looking.
Okay.
So
how many is that? 10 players. 1, 2, 3, 9. Okay.
right, 9.
Anyway, we move. So
Not the point.
the top
I'd
9,
say
round
10th
14.
was Mitch Moses. In my eyes,
I can actually tell you who it was.
Definitely wasn't.
But it's all right.
Not important because
It's
this is just the update.
yes.
I've noticed I'm a big fan of like newspaper style posts.
I have also noticed that.
This one, the UFC one's very similar. It looks nice. It looks clean.
It does look nice. Look.
What better than the first? Do you remember the first UFC post I made? It was blue and red.
Yes. Yes, it was blue and red. I remember. You tried to stick with the UFC colors. Didn't really work. Now it's good. Now it's good.
All right. So this is when we're into hiding. Moving on. All right. Before we go any further, who's going to be in charge of the slides?
Have you looked at anything?
I have looked at everything.
Okay.
I could not help myself.
I'll do it just because
I was
the first one to look.
It was the biggest tease.
It actually came to me. It actually came to me not long, like an hour ago, thinking, wait, Jack can come on here and just not have the media up, and then he actually could be surprised at the end. But when I realized that, it was too late.
And then you went, I actually gave something for Jack to do, and you have to add it on.
Yes.
Well, mate, you live and you learn, and we will also probably split it up between our updates and some fun little awards we've done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move out of the media because I would hate to accidentally press the wrong button and ruin this entire stream.
Well, I'll do the round slides, and then you can do the player things if you want. And because
right, let's just rock and roll. So, did anything big happen in round 15?
Round 15.
Right,
anything big happening?
Let's see what happened in round 15. Should we do like a little round 15? So in round 15, I bet you there were some monumental moments. Titans came out of the blocks, put a fucking score on Manly.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I do not remember that happening.
I remember this happening. It was Manly scored in the first 4 minutes. Yes. And then you went, Fitzgibbon, Canberra, bang, bang, bang.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I do.
You guys came. Oh, mate, that was some cheeky rugby league. I had a certain Manly friend at my house who had a lot of money thinking that it was going to be an easy walk for Manly to win.
I distinctively remember having that conversation with you now.
Good.
And messaging David. And I think Turbo got injured as well.
Turbo did get injured. Also, what else happened in this one? We had a big score between Cowboys and the Dolphins. Dolphins put nearly 60 on them when they were on their little grind of beating everyone by a fucking monster amount of points.
Melbourne being the first one, I believe.
Yes, this was Bostock's four that they scored.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
Yes. So they were the main two. Everything else was reasonably close.
I'm going to have to get the rounds up on my phone so that I can see who are the big movers and shakers in these sitches. So, we'll just go from here anyway. So, obviously, Payne Haas with 29 points and Isaiah Katoa obviously picked up some points from that big win, I would assume. Nathan Cleary, I cannot remember what he was on in round 14, but look, he's always going to be up and around there. Luke Metcalf, cracking start to the first half of the season. You will see him drop off because, unfortunately, he was a massive point grabber from Jack and I, but unfortunately, he injured himself and was no longer able to receive points. Clinton Gutherson, look. when I was doing these, I'm not going to say anything, but the fact that he's in the top 10 is just wild to me. That just shows what a team like the Dragons are. Also, Jack, I cannot hear you. I don't know why. There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. So my mic decided to turn off. Thank you, Mike.
I was very confused. I thought you muted yourself for me to list these players, and I was like, "That's a weird move," but I'm going to roll with it. And then I saw you talking.
It's very nice of me until you realize Jack's a dick and he sucks when it comes to technology.
It's just when I saw your mouth moving, I was like, "Okay, this is accidental." Yeah. Look. Anyway, what were you saying, mate? I saw you talking there.
Now I don't remember what I was talking about. Yes. Whenever Dragons win, Gutho wins.
Exactly. Terrell May would have picked up a lot of points, definitely in the first half of the season. I think he was pretty much.
I think it got to the stage where I think this was worldwide. It wasn't just us, where we kind of got used to his work rate, and because of that, it wasn't as wowy. Would that be?
Can I be honest? Can I make a suggestion? Well, this is for myself. I don't know about you, but I know this happened with me. I cannot remember who it was. I believe it was Laurie Daly around Origin time, saying that, like, when he was speaking about Terrell May not getting selected, how he plays big minutes, does all these stats, but is never playing all out. And when I heard those words, however he put it, I started to notice things. And
do you know
that
who
is
reminds me?
Who?
I have another sports comparison for you.
Who is it?
Terrell May is Sacramento Kings DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh my god! You know, as soon as you said that, for some reason he clicked into my head. I actually do not know why.
It's a perfect big stats guy, doesn't lead to wins.
Yes. Oh my god, that is like that could be. I swear to God, that's what just happened. That surprised me so much.
That's an out of body moment we've just had. Then
I cannot believe what just happened to Sen. Yeah, look, perfect comparison in my opinion. Then we got James Tedesco on 24. Look, Teddy. Probably the Roosters. Did the Roosters have a slow start this year? I actually can't remember how this season's a blur to me.
Well, I'll give you a heads up. This week, they only just beat Newcastle in an absolute poo slinger of a game.
I know we beat them in the second round or the third round, one of the two.
Well, they had a big back end of the year.
Yeah, okay. So they probably started slow like usual. Was it last year they had a hot start? I remember. I definitely know 1 year in the last couple of years they actually started really well.
It's weird, dude.
It was last year.
Just off tap, but recency, it's all a blur. I need like 10 years and I'll go, oh, that's right. This, and this happened.
DCE. Now, this was. Oh, well, I'm surprised he was in the top 10. I feel like he had a very, very slow year after the announcements and stuff started coming. But look,
the announcement would have happened. Yeah, because I don't think you'll see much more movement from him. Just based on how I watched him play. Also, I need to take these glasses off. I can't see shit.
I'm getting to that point, but look, I'm going to try and stick with it. And Jaden Campbell, nice to see we gave him some recognition. Look, if the it's sort of the same thing this year. If the Titans won, he won.
Exactly.
Yes.
I've gone a bit off tap here, just because I think we'll both agree. There's no post for it, but fuck it. We have, in our heads, without actually discussing it, picked a try of the year.
Yes.
I have a feeling we're going to have the same one.
Well, yes, 100%.
Would you like to let us know what our try of the year was, Caleb?
Is it Mark Nwanganitawasa against the Dogs?
It is indeed Mark Nwanganitawasa against the Dogs.
We would have had serious issues if it wasn't that one, I believe.
Oh yeah, there's no other one. I have a personal favorite try, but it's definitely not try of the year. But it's just a personal favorite.
Okay. Now, if you give me some hints, I will try and guess it. There is no definite whether I'll get this, but I want to try.
All right, so I'll give you 2 hints.
Okay.
1, it's a Parramatta try.
Was it Mitch Moses?
No, it was at the back end of the year, and we were not playing at home. I don't know if you'll get it because it's a bit of. I feel like it's a bit left field from what people would probably expect my favorite try to be.
Okay. I'm pretty.
You know what? We'll keep. Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Is it Dillbag's last try?
No, I thought you would say that. No.
Yeah. Okay.
We can come back to it. I'll ask you again at the end of the stream and see if you've figured anything out. You can do a bit of research if you like. I'm pretty sure it's in the last month of
research behind the scenes. Okay.
All right. Moving on. We'll jump straight into round 16. Now, while we're getting all that up, this was the start of the Panthers revolution. An undermanned Penrith came out and beat New Zealand in New Zealand. Bit of a Blaze Talangi legacy game. Kind of came out there and just had a fucking crack.
Yes. Just
down.
Bear with me while I clear the area of the podcast mascot because he is trying to bite cords right now. Can you please move?
While you're dealing with that, I'll keep running through. Pappy broke South's heart in Golden Point. Sharkies blew a fucking fat lead. The Broncos in Brisbane. Roosters did a number on the Cows. And my personal favourite, the birth of Footy Dean, putting a score past Gold Coast in Gold Coast on a Sunday night.
Look, this wasn't
in Gold Coast. It was in Combank.
This wasn't our brightest. This wasn't our greatest day. I'm not gonna lie.
No. When
it was actually
4 of the try scorers are Sean Russell, Joey Lussick, Charlie Geimer, and Dean Hawkins.
It's not ideal. Let's put it that way.
It's not great. 6 tries to 4. Jaden Campbell got hurt, so Beau Fermor was your goal kicker.
Yep.
And
Chris Randall
was your main half.
Because the Foran was injured. Who was out? Who was our halfback?
Jaden Campbell. He got hurt.
Who was our 5'8"?
It was Foz.
That was Foz. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I thought he was injured.
Came off the bench. Didn't do much. Khan Pereira had an intercept try. I remember Brimson having a bad game.
That rings a bell. That does ring a bell.
All I remember is us bombing it to him getting very scared of the ball, it bouncing every which way into Charlie.
That's right. That's right. He had a terrible night under the ball, under the high ball.
That's right. Your back 5 had 6 handling errors.
Yes. I remember Khan Pereira, I believe, knocked the ball on 4 times that game or something like that. Something absurd.
So did your personal favourite, Alan Fitzgibbon.
Alan Fitzgibbon, yes. Look, personal favourite, that's interesting, but
Alan Fitzgibbon.
Yeah.
But looking at the leaderboard, one notable jump I've seen. Have you seen the big jump?
I'm not going to lie. I just started looking. Was it? Oh, it was James Tedesco, was it not? With 4 points?
It's James Tedesco moving into 4th place there.
Yes.
I think everything else is nearly the exact same.
I actually think it is the exact same, aside from whoever James Tedesco's jumped, which I believe was Luke Metcalf. So
it is. Having a look in that game, Tedesco had stats of 1 try, 213 run meters, 2 line breaks, a line break assist, and a 9 tackle bus to receive what looks like near maximum points.
Well deserved. By the sounds of it.
Very well deserved. Now, rolling on to the next round here. This was the Cleary charge down game where they beat the Dogs by 2.
Yes.
This was the start of Canberra either having to come back or nearly blowing a lead. They nearly lost to Newcastle.
Yep.
This was, unfortunately, the last we see of Luke Metcalf this year as he suffers an ACL injury against Brisbane. In Brisbane.
Wow.
This is when Parramatta versus the Dragons, and we were down like fucking 26-4 at halftime. We got back to 26-20. Zach Lomax made a break, decided to do a flick pass with 7 Dragons players around him, and Valentine Holmes picked the ball up and scored.
I remember this. And
this was also when Addo Carr scored.
Addo Carr scored?
And they took it back because his foot nearly touched the line. And instead of going to video ref, they backed the fucking touch judge for the first time in NRL history.
One of many, I believe, poor referee decisions. I feel like you got a lot of the short end of the stick this year, Parramatta.
We did. I remember an infamous message that I sent to the boys that night. I believe it went something on the lines of, I'm going to have an angry wank at all the stupid shit Zach Lomax did tonight. I'm not going to lie. Probably wasn't the first and only time I did that.
Now, that was a round 17 recap from a man named...
A little bit more, mate. I just had to harp on that for a little bit longer.
Okay, sorry. I thought that was the end.
No. We're only on Saturday. There's still 4 games left.
Okay.
Dolphins and Suncorp putting an absolute score on the Bunnies. This was kind of a Tallis Duncan legacy game, considering they conceded 50. The start of him scoring every fucking game. Hammer got 3. Isaiah Katoa did that little show and go, then the no-look pass to Hammer under the post. Beautiful stuff. Melbourne pumped Sharkies. And then Titans and Cowboys went back and forth, only for the Titans to lose by 6.
Something that happened quite regularly this year. We like shooting out with teams, and we predominantly lose those shootouts.
Well, it was 24 all. No, it wasn't. Never mind. You guys were never in the lead. Don't mind.
No, we came back in the second half, I think. We did.
Yeah, I remember watching this. You weren't a happy man.
No, I wasn't at all. I was not a fucking happy man at all.
Alrighty, let's have a look. What's our update looking like now, mate?
So, take in what we got right there for round 16. We go to round 17. Scott Drinkwater, I believe, jumped up.
He's jump from Drinky. Haas has stalled a little bit.
Yeah. So he didn't get any points that round.
Katoa jumped up. Katoa and Cleary look like they're going bang for bang there.
Yep. Okay.
I believe the Roosters had the bye as well. They did.
Right, so that's why Teddy is still on 28. So, yeah, not really much movement in the leaderboard that week.
No, and we're going to loop it. We're going to bunch in round 18 and 19 because they were both origin rounds, so there wasn't really that much to go over. Yeah. But having a look, this was Broncos Dogs, where Broncos came back to win at the death.
Yep.
This was the KO Weeks game where he scored a hat-trick against the Dragons. And then every other game... Oh, Tigers beat the Roosters. And I think all 3 Fainu brothers scored. That was that game.
Was this the... No, it was the first origin where every underdog won, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And then round 19, pretty uneventful. Parramatta got pumped. And then next game, Gold Coast got pumped.
Yep.
Tigers got pumped. Cowboys and Knights and Dragons lost. Not that much to go over. So we can almost just do a fucking couple rounds skip and see how we are after Origin period, if you like, mate.
Okay, so we go to round 19 for now. And we've had a few changes.
We have a new leader.
So Nathan Cleary jumps up 6 points
to get off the bench.
Yep.
And gets man of the match against a dog shit Parramatta side.
Jumps up 6 points to get 39. Brings him to the lead. Payne Haas, no movement. James Tedesco gets 6 points. And he's on 34. Isaiah Katoa No movement. Drinkwater got 1 point. He is still 5th. DCE has moved up to 6th.
Nico Hines has scraped into the top 10.
Nico Hines breaks in. 25. Breaks in at
Alrighty,
10.
so that's Origin period done and dusted.
Yes.
We're now on the home stretch. How's it? We announce another award, mate. What are we feeling? What award should we announce tonight first?
Well, I like the idea of a slow build to a peak, mate. So I believe we go. I think we go. Coach of the Year is probably the most boring one, in my opinion.
It is, because if I'm being honest, I'm going to base this off 2 things. How we thought they were going to go. 3 things, sorry. How we thought they'd go, how they went this year, how they actually went.
Yes.
So, don't mind me. I'm just getting myself another beveragino.
Oh, you're very welcome to do that, mate.
Another Roger Scuivasa Shek.
Oh, I like that.
Do you know what my personal favorite is?
What?
A Skewy Moi Moi.
How I didn't guess that first is beyond me. I've heard that come out of your mouth so many times.
Mate, I fucked up the bottle opening.
Oh, no.
That was a 2-goer.
There's nothing wrong with a 2-go every now and then.
We've added a cool little thing to our bar. Little side story here. It's
Okay.
a bottle opener, and underneath the bottle opener is a basketball hoop. So when you open the beer, slides straight into the hoop, the cap.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking full-size basketball hoop, and I was trying to wrap around how that works.
So picture a size of a mousetrap.
Okay, that's cool. That is really cool.
It is.
I like
cool.
it.
Yeah.
That a Temu buy by any chance?
Oh, it has to be a Temu buy. Personally, didn't buy it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wasn't a Jack purchase. Was 100% a Christopher purchase.
That is such a Christopher purchase. It's actually not even funny.
I can't even scream Christopher purchase enough.
Okay, so round 20. We start off on Thursday night with the Dolphins.
Wait, shit. We didn't even announce Coach of the Year.
Oh!
Shit.
Yeah, we forgot. Look.
Drum roll, please. Who was it, Caleb?
It was the main man.
Ricky.
It has to be. If we're basing this on, obviously we are. This is our decision. This is the most prestigious awards night in the rugby league podcasters' social media industry. But Sticky had to be it. I'm pretty sure Jacko and I had the Raiders in the bottom 4 of our.
We had them coming 14th, I believe.
Yes, and for them to get minor premiership is great. The reason why this isn't the reason why this is being the first one and the most boring one that we're announcing, well, in my opinion, and yes, the awards aren't supposed to include postseason, but look, they fucking disappointed me in the postseason. This is why we're announcing this now. Are you in agreement, Jack?
I'm in agreement, because if it was including postseason, I'd probably give it to Madge.
I agree.
In my eyes, it was a 2-horse race. People who say Serraldo, I disagree heavily, solely because he took a team that finished the season 6th the year before to 3rd.
Can I add to that?
You can.
Now, whether this is a Serraldo or a Phil Gould decision, I don't know. But he also did take a team that was coming first to coming 3rd. And
they were coming first.
Very close. Yeah.
Yeah. 16 rounds. They were on 11 wins.
I believe there were 2 wins ahead of the Raiders at one point.
Here we go. 16 rounds. They were on 16 rounds. They're on 11 wins.
Yep.
27 rounds. They're on 16 wins.
So they won 5 wins in 9 games.
11.
5 games in 11 rounds.
No. Yeah, I was right. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 games and 11 rounds. A team that was coming first for the first 16 rounds. That can be put down to multiple decisions, but one glaring one is
We
changing
won't
your
name
half.
names.
I'm not going to name names, but swapping your halfback that has got your team to the pole position and then just not playing him for a young person who arguably isn't a halfback at the moment.
Well, you've gone from a halfback with a ton of sex to a team who lost his school team up comp because you're celebrating before he put the ball down.
No, look, I've seen that clip a lot of times, and every time it gets worse. For me, I look at him and just shake my head.
It's one of those ones where you see the video, and every time you see it, you see a new detail that you didn't see the first time you watched it.
Yeah. I have lived a situation like this. Wasn't Aussie schoolboys champs, believe it or not. Jack, I believe you were playing this year. Do you remember close personal friend Kane Butcherine? I will never forget this. I don't know who we were versing. It was at Caloundra at our home ground. He went untouched into the try line and then ran across and stepped on the dead ball line before he put it down.
I do remember that.
Close personal friend, love you, Butch, but I'll never forget that. And I'm bringing it up.
The Caleb version of that wasn't a try. It was setting up a try under the post and then probably did kiss the ball. Fucking little it went straight underneath.
Yeah, look, I was a master with the ball in hand, not so much with the ball off a tee.
Which surprises me how often you were deemed the goal kicker.
Hey, I was good outside that 10-meter radius of in front of the post.
I think we figured it out. If it was close, it was me. If it was far away, it was you. 1-2 punch.
Look, weirdest way to work it out. I am also the strangest person alive, not being able to having. I remember at least 4 misses from smack bang in front. And
we're a weird 1-2 punch because I'm the only ever back rower I can think of to put his half in as many holes as I did with you.
I had a good year that year. I definitely did.
We did. We beat Caboolture on the siren that year with a little jack.
Oh, that's still, I dream about that. I really do.
That was better than a grand final win.
It was amazing. Jack, were you playing? You were the half then too, weren't you?
Yep. You were the 6. I set you up to score, to tie it up. You set me up to score to win on the siren.
On the last play, oh my God. And to make it even better, it was a play that like we just used to do with each other all the time. You used to have a name for it called the angle glider, which just sounded cool. It just sounded cool. It was just an angle run, an angle line.
Yeah.
But it sounded awesome. And I call it angle glider. Jack, he has a smile so wide across his face. I can't describe it. He hits this pill perfectly, untouched on the siren. And we win the game against the Dirty Snakes.
Fuck the Snakes. Never met a snake I like. But congratulations, Ricky. Congratulations, Ricky. We're going to send you out a Coach of the Year award. We really hope you see it. We might send it to Jed and get him to pass it along. I think we might have more luck with that one.
Jed's probably a better option there.
Good stuff.
And now we move to round 20.
Round 20. I need to get my stats back up because I just spent 5 minutes going through ladders while we were talking.
I'll chuck round 20 up now.
All right. Do you know who hasn't done much moving at all? Mr. Tyrrell May.
Yes, and this is where what we discussed earlier comes into play.
Do we think that Laurie Daly has sabotaged Tyrrell May's chances of winning any awards?
I think he did. He at least sabotaged Tyrrell May in my eyes. I don't know about you, but he did in my eyes because from that comment, watching Tyrrell May,
as well.
He almost and this is not saying that he is a good player, great player, but after Laurie Daly said this stuff, all I could picture Terrell May doing is like slowly running the ball up, pretty much falling down, playing the ball, and then just doing that for 80 minutes and tackling, but not tackling.
Well, I don't know if he got. I think he only got 2 points this week.
Yep.
And his stats were 24 runs, 160 meters, 2 line break assists, a try assist, a tackle break, 5 offloads, and 40 tackles.
Now, look, on the surface, that makes us look really stupid. But
surface level, we fucking
not.
suck at our jobs.
We base these awards off something we call the eye test and vibe, right? And look, it didn't vibe with us. We can see him. He's doing the same thing for 80 minutes. He's not making let me put it this way. He's not Payne Haas in a preliminary final playing 80 minutes, being the person to chase Cleary away from a field goal to tie the game up. Let's put it that way.
Do you know who Terrell May is? I wonder if you will resonate with this as much as I have.
Okay.
My dear brother Cooper.
Yep.
Playing a full game of Oztag with no breaks. Doesn't miss a tag. Sets up a couple tries. But he sits in the fucking wing the whole time.
That's Terrell May. And look, I can resonate.
Stats, but nothing.
I can resonate because I know what you're talking about. I cannot resonate in a way because when I last played Oztag with Cooper, he was doing a bit more than that.
Nah, he's a big fan of putting Mr. Jack Galogly in the middle. So Jack's the kind of guy who has a bit more missed tackles.
Yep.
Stats don't look as good, but he's working his dick to the bone in the middle.
That's what I like doing. Working my dick to the bone in the middle. Maybe you miss a few tags. But you're just in there.
Type.
Yes, you are. That's who you are.
Type.
You read Marnie before he went to the Dogs.
Read Marnie before he was a shit cunt. You might have to believe that one out, but he popped up as a friend suggestion on Facebook. Me and Reed have 50 mutual friends.
He is from the Sunshine Coast.
I get that, but it just feels like a lot of mutual friends to have for someone who's an NRL player.
I guess it's probably a weird thing to like. We had 2 Sunshine Coasters in the grand final. Actually, we had Tyson Smoothie and Trent Liero.
Do we want to? There's a couple of fun facts about both of them. I feel like you have something to do with Liero. Do you? You know someone?
So Trent Liero, when I was in my concreting lifestyle, we did used to do the work for his dad, Gino Liero. Number 1 quality homes. Builds a great home if you ever want a house built.
Strong name, Gino Liero.
It is a strong fucking name.
As an Italian name.
It's as an Italian man. That's about as strong as a name as you can get.
Well, fun fact. I also have another fact about Tyson Smoothie this time.
Okay.
His sister was Xavier's daycare teacher.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
There you go. We just know
crazy.
people.
We know people. We got connections.
I should have taken Xavier to daycare more often if I knew the potential of her brother playing. He's played for Melbourne and Brisbane.
Pretty much 2 of the best clubs you can play for in the comp, aside from Penrith.
I think if you said who were the biggest powerhouse clubs in the NRL,
it's those 2.
Broncos are obviously the first one.
Yep.
And then you've got Melbourne or Sydney.
Yeah.
Do you know who's a fake powerhouse club? The fakest, Parramatta.
Parramatta? You're gonna give them that? You're gonna give them that tag?
Well, dude, what success have they had to make this a powerhouse club?
You're
Aside from a beautiful leagues club. I cannot.
You were in a grand final 3 years ago.
We lost that grand final. I haven't touched the final since.
Yeah, look.
You know what happened the last week?
Can I just say something? I was listening to. I'm a bit behind, so I was listening to last week's one of 2 weeks ago's Hello Sport episodes, right? Great podcast. Favorite podcast in the whole world, actually. And they were talking about Parramatta in the grand final. And listening to that, I was sitting there thinking to myself, how the fuck have they been in a grand final in the last 5 years? That just makes it wild to me. It sounds crazy.
You got to think the side we had 5 years ago with the players that 3 years ago, sorry, and the caliber of the players and how they were playing.
Oh, I understand. No, you deserve to be there. It just seems crazy to me the last couple of years you've had that you were in a grand final 3 years ago.
Do you know what's even scarier to think?
What?
The last time we made a grand final before 22, we didn't make the finals for 8 years afterwards.
So, if history says anything, you just have a long time without finals. I can't see that happening. I think your team's too good at the moment.
I think the same happened in 86.
They do say history repeats itself.
But 01 was different. 01 was the outlier. Anyway, that's round 20. Are we up to round 21?
We are up to round 21. No round big 21. Movers and shakers. Oh, actually, no. Blake Brayley breaks into the top 10. 26 points.
And I remember Brayley going on an all-time run.
You're about to see a generational run from a young hooker from Cronulla.
Now, starting off, great week for me and Caleb round 21. Great week. Moses comes back. We pipped the Broncos in Brisbane.
Yep.
I was there. Fantastic fucking game. Directly after, and by directly I mean
the next game.
15, 16, 17, maybe even 18 hours later.
Yep.
Gold Coast go to fucking Auckland and go, here's my fucking sword. Shove it up your wise men. Fucking beats New Zealand.
Yep. Great fucking game that was.
Rabbits did what the Rabbitohs do and stay in a game where they shouldn't be in it and only just lose to the Sharks. And then fucking rock bottom for Manly. 42-4 to the Dogs. Like rock bottom. Also, this was the start of the downfall for Newcastle. They got bent over by fucking Canberra. Fun fact about that game. Who is it? What's his name? Fletcher Hunt. He's the other mullet man, isn't he?
He is, yes.
He caught an intercept, and you can watch Tom Starling in real time screaming at his teammates as Fletcher's putting the ball down. Beautiful watch.
Beautiful watch. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. Now, I'm a big fan of doing these recaps. It's a lot of fun.
I like it. It's sort of remembering the season. Well, it is. It's exactly what it is, actually.
Also, Storm beat Roosters. Cowboys beat Dragons. Neither team could defend. There was 64 and 134 points scored in between those two games.
Yep. Okay. I'll bring up the leaderboard. Now, we see two big movers here. Okay. We got Blake Brayley jumping from 10th to 5th on 32 points. Jaden Campbell moving to 30 points in 6th. I believe they are the biggest movers.
Well, Cleary now has a 9-point lead.
He does. He has a 9-point lead. Payne Haas now hasn't got points for, I think, 3 rounds.
Yes. Well, I remember that game against Parramatta where it was really the Mitchy Moses fucking Zach Lomax show.
Yep.
I
they didn't really have anything.
On Charlie Geimer scoring, and he didn't.
Damn you, Charlie. Okay?
Fuck you, Charlie. Reynolds also had a full field intercept, which I was very upset about.
Right, we'll do one more round, then go to another award.
All right, let me get round 22 up. I need to set the scene. Oh, okay. No scores are loading. That's fucking cool.
Well, I can tell you.
Here we go. We got him back. Parramatta fans are very happy at the fact that they only lost to Melbourne by 6 points. Herbie has an all-time great 20 minutes before going down injured. Now,
Was this the game he did his hemi?
yes. So, ready for this? In 18 minutes, a try, 129 run meters, 3 line breaks, 5 tackle breaks.
You and I spoke about this after he went off, thinking, how is that even possible, what he just did in that sort of amount of time?
He had 45 fantasy points in 18 minutes.
He was breaking records if he didn't get injured.
I think he still got points.
He did. He did get points.
Now,
we'll get to that later.
All right. They bounce back. Asako wins them the game at the end. Broncos versus 7th string Redfern team, and they put 60 on them. This one's going to hurt, mate. Panthers beat Gold Coast 30-26.
I want to talk about this game.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about it for long, but I'm going to say one moment in this that I just will never forget. We came back and we were fucking in this game. Like we were in it, right? We get it to level, and I know. Did we lose in Golden Point in this game? Yes, we did. So we get 2 points ahead after a missed conversion, where the trainer decided to cheat and ran in front of Jaden Campbell. But that's by the by. All I could think about in the end of that before the field goal is Nathan Cleary is going to get this ball and he's going to kick a 40-meter field goal and it's going to go to Golden Point. That is all I could think about. What does he do? He does that exact thing, and we lose in Golden Point. This was probably, and I'm not lying, probably one of the most heartbreaking games I've ever witnessed in my life. Ever. But it just toyed with my emotions, and we move on.
Without being dramatic, it was a Jaden Campbell legacy game as well.
It was. It legitimately, let me see his stats because it was insane.
I've got it right in front of me.
Okay, go.
240 run meters, 2 line breaks, 11 tackle breaks, 6 dummy passes, 20 tackles for a halfback, and 417 kick meters.
He played so well that Nathan Cleary scored a 2-point field goal to tie the game, and then they won in Golden Point, and Jaden Campbell got the man of the match from us anyway.
Exactly. Now, moving down it, the only really big things of note is do we go fucking dummy mode against the Dogs in the West?
Yep.
And the Sharkies do what the Sharkies always seem to do to the Cowboys lately and bend them the fuck over.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Brayley went fucking dummy mode in that as well, as
about
Brayley
to find
loved
out.
to do this shit. All right, I'm looking at Brayley now. Let's go around 22.
And look at him there.
Bang. Brayley's in second. Campbell's in third. Has Tyrrell May moved at all this since we started?
I believe he's got 2 points since we started. Possibly a couple, maybe 4 points. 5.
Now, Cleary's fucking running away with this. And that's interesting.
Still 8 points ahead.
12 points ahead, mate.
He's 12 points ahead. Yes, he's 12 points ahead.
And now I wouldn't call us Nathan Cleary Glazers.
No, nor would I.
No, I agree with Matt Rogers. Mitch Moses is a better rugby league player than Nathan Cleary.
Now, out of Matt Rogers and you have a reason to say that.
Yeah. I don't understand where, if he said, if I had to pick a halfback to win New South Wales a game, I think he has a leg to stand on.
Yeah, he has a leg to stand on there. But
these two halfbacks literally went head-to-head in the grand final.
And who took it out by a fucking mile?
Even on paper, I think Penrith's team was better, but I don't think it was that much better. We beat them both times in the regular season.
Yeah. You also had the prelim. Was it that the year
First
before?
Week of the finals.
The semi-finals.
The semi-finals we lost the year before, we got fucking robbed. No, moving on.
Was it 8-6 or something that game was? It was something absurd.
We had Ray Stone as our dummy half.
We watched that game at the Galogly house, and I'm pretty sure that Parramatta defended for like 50 minutes of that game.
We did, and we made a break, and Jerome Luai crash tackled Moses, and the ref went, "Help me, I can't see."
Yeah.
And the next set he went, "Praise Jesus, I've got my eyesight back."
That was the first edition of Penrith trainers cheating. That game. And they randomly subbed someone out, remember?
Yes. And then 22, week 1, had all the boys there. On arrival, you were given a Parramatta jersey to wear.
Yes, which I did.
The game, I think there were about 12 Parramatta jerseys lying around there. And do you know what we did after that game? We said, give us our fucking jerseys back. We're going to bed. But anyway, let's not bring up old wounds.
Great style of a jersey I wore. I believe in the 80s somewhere. 86, was it?
It was an 86. Great. Parramatta do make nice jerseys. Good colour scheme.
Great jersey. Yeah.
Anyways, so big jumpers. Cleary pulls ahead. Brayley's on his run. 5 rounds to go. I know Cleary had a big back end of the year. It's looking like he's going to run away with it. Fuck, I bet Nathan Cleary wishes that we were in charge of Dally M's as well.
Oh, boy, does he. The man cannot catch a break in Dally M's. Okay.
Oh. Awards time.
We move to Breakout Player of the Year.
Now, this player was a bit of a journeyman. Couldn't get his foot in the door. Was really a bench rotation player. Got a bit of a break. Was playing in a position he wasn't used to in the front row. Putting up good numbers. Couple of injuries come in. He plays in the back row. And boy, does this man do a fucking job.
Boy, does he do a job.
There's a certain person in our life who hates this man. We call him a fucking hater. Because this man is incredible. He's gone from a bench forward for a club who sucks to a starting back row for a fucking juggernaut in the making. He now is made... He's now... Well, I'm still building it up, sorry.
Okay.
He's now made the Australian Prime Minister side. Looks certain for Origin in the future. And what was his name, Caleb?
His name was the great Jack Williams.
Oh, mate, look at him. Now, this man did a podcast episode with our good, close personal friend, Denon Kemp.
Yep.
He couldn't get a gig at Canberra. Started his electrician apprenticeship. Was about to give the game away. Sharkies threw him a lifeline. They treated the man like shit. Didn't give him his flowers. Had dickhead fans hating on him. Riles goes, take my hand, Jack. Take my hand. I'm going to show you the promised land. And boy, did it start rough. We got bent over. But the combination with Joash, that little short ball against the wires where he stepped the team and scored. He's a fucking worker. He's learned to catch a ball. Very well deserved.
Okay. I've got one thing I want to say. Two things. No, one thing. I can join these. Jack Williams at the Sharks. I was under the impression that amongst all the skills that he learned throughout his rugby league career, the one thing he didn't learn was how to catch a ball. Because I swear to God, I saw that man knock the ball on more than I saw him catch it. Then he came to a man who, rumor has it, he has a giant penis, Jason Riles. And now he is he's our breakout player of the year. Did he win the Para Player of the Year this year?
He did. He won the Ken Thornett medal, to be precise.
But there we go. The Ken Thornett medal.
He makes me feel safe. He dropped the ball once that I can remember. And Mitch Moses, as we know that Mitch Moses likes to do, got a wee bit worked up. And he stood there and screamed daggers at a man who was much bigger than him. And I thought Jack was going to cry.
But
now,
it's
whether that was
passion
Jack
like
Williams or Jack locally, you don't know just yet.
No.
Most of the
passion
time for
like
both
that drives clubs to success.
Now, he is on the verge of being an elite back rower.
I tell you what I didn't know that he had in his bag, and that was a fucking line break here and there, let alone nearly every game in the back end of the year.
Mate, now when I say this man Jack Williams is a slut for a line break, people will go, Jack, you're being dramatic. Mate. Oh, that was very loud. The beers are getting to me. I'm just loading up these stats now. Big boy as well. Oh, mate. We have the same nickname. Jacko. Oh, God, I love this man. Oh, career by season.
I read it.
Parramatta. All right. He only scored 2 tries. Career high for him. Let's have a look. Career high in tackle breaks. 47 tackle breaks. Career high in tackles. Career high in missed tackles. Oh, there's line breaks. Dude, that's so dog.
What I will say, Jack, like those stats, I feel like you can't take them very seriously because he hasn't been starting a lot of this year.
No, but I feel like for every time he was in the back row, you could put $100 on Jack Williams for over half a line break.
Oh, I agree with you, but I'm saying you talk about missed tackles, all that stuff. He's playing more minutes.
Oh, and we fucking sucked.
Yes.
How many of those missed tackles came in the first game of the season where we lost by fucking...
Exactly.
Oh,
who was his center? Was it Sean Russell? Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. Well, I mean, like him and Penasini, both suckers for missing tackles. Bad defensive reads. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Just gonna put that
Penasini, much worse.
Penasini is, yeah. Look, this wasn't his greatest year.
Career high in fantasy points.
Well, there we go. That's the main fucking telltale
number out there,
point.
mate. How many fantasy points do you think Jack Williams averaged?
I'm going to go 47.5.
Good guess. 49.8.
Ooh.
If you said 50, I was going to give it to you.
Look, I was close. All right. Now we move to round 23.
We call this the hamstring debacle. First game of the round.
Oh,
Reno, Mam, Cobbo go down like a sack of shit.
All within, I believe, 2 plays.
Yeah, I think Reynolds and Cobbo did
wrong
the same
there.
time.
Mam went off, but it didn't seem like he actually did his hammy, but he did.
Yeah. This was the weekend that we went to Sydney. Yes, it was. This was the great return of centre Dylan Brown. But Panthers bent over Newcastle. Raiders bent over Manly.
Bent over Manly. Dragons beat
Cronulla. I was at that game
with a Dragons and Sharks fan. Yes.
We met Valentine Holmes that night.
How was he at the end of that game?
Don't know. He was in the pokies at the Leagues Club after when I met him.
That's right. I remember you saying that.
Him and the Roosters,
the Roosters humped the Dolphins into the earth.
Do you know what this game I remember? Tavita Nafahu scoring a try, going to celebrate, and then looking at the score and stopped his celebrating.
What a good thing to remember. Dogs beat the Wars in Sydney. This game, another tough one for the Titans, another close loss. We needed these wins, especially this one, who were competing with the Rabbits.
Dropped the ball over the line after making the line break.
It was very, very hard for me to not I cannot be mad at Jaden Campbell. I never will be. Because he actually his back must hurt from carrying our team this year. But look, I was very angry at him that game for a short period of time. Rabbitohs win that game. What else did we have? We had the Eels winning by 1 point against the Cows.
This was, I think this was the third game in a row that we had won due to no try in the last 90 seconds.
Really? 3 in a row?
It was either 2 in a row. It was the second game in a row that I'd been to.
Yeah.
First one being Broncos, but it was a disallowed try. This was the infamous Mitch Moses went out and murdered Talon De Silva for Talon De Silva doing silly things.
This was that game. By the way,
yeah,
I'm a massive advocate for.
Massive advocate.
Did Talon De Silva do that for the rest of the season? Yes.
No,
but
wait. No,
I thought
he reined it in a bit. Oh,
he reined it in, but I definitely noticed him doing it. I feel like we've had this conversation before, and we were the complete opposite. I said I couldn't notice it, and you said yes, he's definitely done it. But that was after a loss.
I'm happy. I'm in my Parramatta going to win the comp next year vibe, so I'm pretty happy.
There you go. Look, okay, we'll both settle on it. No, Mitch Moses reined it in for him.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, that was the round.
And we look at the leaderboard.
Cleary up by more.
So, in round 23, Cleary gets up to 50.
I was going to say, I couldn't see anything. I'm like, oh no, have I glitched out? But no, you just took a second to get
James Tedesco jumps up to 42 points in second place. Payne Haas and Blake Brayley, 37 points, third and fourth. Jaden Campbell on 36 in fifth. Clint Gutherson, Isaiah Katoa in 6th and 7th on 35. Scott Drinkwater and Terrell May on 30. Terrell May still hanging in there. And Daly Cherry Evans on 28 points. I feel like he's been in the 20s since the very start.
Let's quickly fact check that. I'll have a look. I believe you are correct.
I think he was on 21 or something. 20 maybe. 20.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but when I zoomed in, everything got blurry, so I will never know. But
okay, look, I'm going to fact check it because I just want to know. At the very beginning, Daly Cherry Evans was on 21 points. I was correct.
Mate, you're so fucking good.
So he has gained 7 points in 8 rounds, and he is still in the top 10 for us.
God damn. Now, round 24. This was the start of Penrith losing an extra time with Harry Grant doing the big old fucking dummy to score.
Was this Harry Grant stopping cancelling the field goal?
Yes.
Yes, it was. It was Harry Grant with two huge plays to win this game. All I heard was Ivan and Nathan whinging about it in post-game press conferences. In my opinion, it's the rules. Harry Grant is a smart man, and he played to it perfectly.
Mate, you play to the rules. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Exactly. We have the Warriors beating the Dragons 14. Yep. You go, mate. This is you. I thought you were being silent. That's all.
No, that's all good, mate. I appreciate it. I need to kick up the ass sometimes. Warriors sneak away with a close win against the Dragons. Roosters bend over the Dogs. The Dogs fucking suck. Moving on to Saturday's games. Very high scoring. Sharkies, unfortunately, bend the fuck out of the Titans, as we thought. Broncos got a generational 20-minute period to pip the Dolphins at Suncorp. Parramatta do their very best to shit their bed, and they did so well, they lost the game against the Rabbitohs. Moving on to Sunday's games, Manly show why they are the worst team in the comp. They lost to the West Tigers. And Knights go, hold my beer, Manly, and they get bent over by the Cowboys, losing by 34.
I could not have worded that better if I tried. Perfect round recap.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Tip your waiters. I'll be here all night.
We move to round 24. And here we go. Nathan Cleary gets 4 points and remains in the lead. He is now in the lead by 9 points. 11 points, sorry.
11.
Um,
George, you can't get your 9s and your 11s down, Pat, can you, mate?
No, I'm terrible, mate. Harry Grant moves into the top 10. He is now 10th with 31 points.
Daly Cherry Evans has finally been booted out of the top 10.
He has. He still has not made it out of the 20s. So we have, James Tedesco on 43 points. Nathan Cleary and him quite a ways ahead of the rest of the leaderboard.
Cleary
Payne
did
Haas
get
and Blake.
rested a little bit at the end.
Yes. Payne Haas and Blake Brayley on 37 each in third and fourth. Jaden Campbell, Scott Drinkwater on 36. Clint Gutherson in sixth on 35. Isaiah Katoa on 35 as well. Nico Hines and Harry Grant, 9th and 10th. Round 24.
Let's not waste any more time. We'll jump straight into round 25. And the Rabbitohs come out of nowhere. Mr. I'm a substitute teacher, Ashton Ward, masterclass, 40-0 shutout from them. Week 2 of Penrith can't save it in extra time. Ethan Strange links up with Jed Stewart, who before that linked up with KO Weeks.
I will add to that game, if it wasn't for Mark Namunga being a freak, this was my try of the year.
Exactly. And I will reset that because I got that in wrong order. Jed Stewart passed on to Ethan Strange, who bounced it off to KO Weeks to score after a Cleary hit the post. Melbourne and Dogs have kind of a bit of a poo-slinger there. Controversial try. No try from Crichton. Andrew Johns talked about it for at least 2 weeks. Manly went, hold up, we can actually play footy and put nearly 60 on the Dolphins. Warriors and Gold Coast play. Don't really remember much about that game, if I'm going to be honest. And I think we'll skip that for Caleb's mental health.
Yeah,
Jack got to watch Parramatta put a fucking masterclass on the Roosters. Every try, at least top 20 for try of the year. We just fucking threw that shit around and hoped for the best. Reece Walsh nearly ruined everyone's multi where he gifted Kobe Hetherington a try.
Oh my God, I remember that.
And then Tigers set the scene. Leichhardt Oval, 05 jersey, 05 try-esque with the flick pass, and then lose by 6 to the Cowboys.
If I could pick a game, aside from the Titans, that a team should have won, it was this one. Just with the scene, the way set the way it was, this should have been a win.
15 minutes to go. It's 28-16 to the Tigers.
Yes.
Fun fact, they won the grand final 30-16.
Oh my God. That is a great fact by Jack James globally.
Mate, it's getting to the stage where people aren't even impressed by my facts. It's just something they expect. And you know
I'm
a man of fucking people. I deliver. Thanks, mate. That's one of my favorite person to talk footy with.
Now, look. That was round 24. We have 3 rounds left. We will move to the Buy of the Year award.
We will. Do we want to do the round 25 points half before we do that?
We can if you want. We'll go 25.
Well, I just spoke about it. We want to keep it fresh for the 0 people.
All right, we've got them on. So round 25. That is what we're up to.
That is what we're up to, mate.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to double check. Okay. Here we go. Nathan Cleary gets 1 point. He is still 11 points ahead. 12 points ahead now. James Tedesco on 4. What?
There are 2 Scott Drinkwaters in the top 10.
Oh my god! I've copied one of our. I've copied one of our. Okay. Jack and I have spoken about this beforehand. I obviously forgot to change the name.
Do we know who that was supposed to be? Because I know Scott Drinkwater got max points that round, because I remember.
Let me go back to the thing.
You go back. I'll keep running through the top 10.
All right, wait.
We got 1
Go
point.
through the top 10. Give me 2 seconds. I really need to go to the toilet.
Oh, cowardly move. Top 10. Cleary got 1 point with his after loss to Canberra. Teddy didn't move. Drinkwater max points. Hart's got his points. Brayley doing Brayley things, slowly moving up. Campbell hasn't moved. We'll ignore the fact that Scott Drinkwater is there twice, and then rounding out the top 10, Clint, Gutherson, Katoa, and Hines. Now, 2 rounds to go. Tedesco would need max points in round 26 and round 27. Now, I do know the Roosters did finish the season very strong, and I have a feeling that Cleary was rested in round 26. So if he didn't score points, we could have ourselves a tie. Now, the Cowboys, did they finish the year strong? I believe they had a reasonably strong finish. I know they lost to the Broncos round 27. They had the bye. So it's now a 2-horse race between James Tedesco and Nathan Cleary. A bit like the NRL, bit different because unlike the NRL, Caleb and I know our ball, as do Luke and Cooper. Now, while he's in the bathroom, I'll set the scene. We have an award called Buy of the Year. So this is someone who has moved clubs in the previous 12 months, and we feel like not only has he had a stellar year himself, he has laid the platform for the team he moved to. Now, you've got a million candidates, a lot of great people. I'm running out of things to say, so I really do hope that Caleb comes back soon so we can announce it. Also, side note, Rugby League Creator Awards, the top 4 for each category get announced. I do want to thank everybody who did vote. I knew there was a few of you who did. That means the absolute world to us. Even if we get nominated for anything, I would be absolutely fucking thrilled. You have no idea. Now, this man is taking way too long to piss. If you guys are looking for a fun rugby league game, there is a guessing game called Guess the NRL Player. They give you a hint with either yeses or nos when it comes to games, tries, premierships, positions, and you see if you can work out who the player is. Fuck, I was running out of things to say. I'm so glad you're back. I started talking about Guess the Rugby League Player game I found on the internet.
So we're on round 25.
I'm on round 25. I read out the top 10. We're just waiting for who Scott Drinkwater 2 should actually be. And I've already kind of hyped up Buy of the Year by explaining how the award works. The suspense is killing me right now.
I'm going to... It's very hard because I only have the top 10 for each week. And the top 10 for this week had 2 Scott Drinkwaters. So I'm trying to...
Well, that's okay. We have worked out...
So what is he on there? He's on 36. So it has to have been... It has to have been... It has to have been Terrell May.
Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up.
Yeah, okay. Has to have been Terrell May.
We have worked out that there's now a 2-horse race because there's only 2 weeks left and Scott Drinkwater has a bye in the final round.
Okay.
Now,
that's round 25.
Time to announce our Buy of the Year. I've already kind of gone over it with the fans. Would you like to announce who Buy of the Year was, Caleb?
We'll announce it right now. It is Aaron Clark of the New Zealand Warriors.
Now this, mate, must be bittersweet for you.
It's bittersweet, but like I've been a massive advocate for Aaron Clark the entire time he spent at the Titans. I thought he was completely underrated, underused, used terribly by every coach we had while he was there. I'm not surprised that he gets put in lock every week and puts up the numbers that he did for the entire year. Okay. I'm so happy for him. Deserves it. He had so much potential, but we just consistently made it extremely hard for him. Look, this is by far by the year. By far.
Beautiful.
He made the Dally M lock of the year. Like, that's crazy.
For a reason. Absolute stud. Now, 2 rounds to go, and I can let you know, Cleary did not play. And the Roosters had a big win.
Yes.
Now, if Tedesco does not get max points in this round, we have our
He's
win.
out. Yep.
Let me go through. Game one. The only time where a team can win by 20 plus and everyone calls them shit. That is what you call Dogs versus Penrith.
Yep.
Now, we get to the good shit. Parramatta fucking Storm New Zealand. Iongi has a legacy game. Jack Williams has a legacy game. We beat those fucking wild dogs who suck about the refs. Another game where we win on a no try. Second game, one of the stranger games. 10-0 at half time. Full time, 40-10. Roosters got an absolute tear and pump Melbourne. Now,
and Craig Bellamy went on an absolute tear into Melbourne's arseholes.
On the Saturday, not that much. Canberra beat Tigers. Woo. Manly beat Dragons. Woo. Broncos beat Cowboys. Woo.
Woo.
Nothing surprising there. Sunday, Sharks beat Knights. Woo.
Woo.
Dolphins beat Titans. Boo.
Woo.
Not woo. Fuck the Dolphins. We love Gold Coast.
Yeah, look, we love the Gold Coast, but woo. Like, realistically, woo.
Oh, mate. Fucking 36-30, 11 for 11 in conversions. Good job, boys. That is something to be proud of. Now, did Tedesco score max points, or do we have ourselves a winner, Caleb?
We will find out right now.
Tedesco did not get max points. He polled 4.
Leaving him with 47 with 1 round to go. Nathan Cleary on 55. He is 8 points ahead of James Tedesco, who is... Which means it is impossible for James Tedesco or anyone to overtake Nathan Cleary, which means by round 27, Nathan Cleary, who then polled max points with 61, is our winner. He is our Balls of Steel. Inaugural Balls of Steel player with 61 points. And when I say no one more deserving...
Mate, congratulations. You've won your first player of the year.
I've also just realised something. We skipped Rookie of the Year.
That's okay. We'll circle back.
Well, this is more... The Rookie of the Year is more important to you, so let's go. That's all right.
It is. Now, Cleary had to put this fucking team on his back. Is there
I'm going to say quiet year from Dylan Edwards. Quiet year from Isaiah Yeo, in my opinion. Quiet year from Liam Martin. His 5'8" wasn't taking any points. Blaze Tulungi, he's a rookie. Like, you don't expect much from him.
I think that's the thing. The work Cleary done had to be emphasized because of the lack of help that he had this year.
Yeah. No James Fisher-Harris. Not that he's a massive point taker, but like he does take points in big games because he is the reason that the Penrith stay on top in these games. Right? So, look, Nathan Cleary, very well deserved Balls of Steel, inaugural Balls of Steel member.
We're gonna make a plaque. It's like an origin shield with his name as
We
the
have to
first.
make a plaque, and it's going to be a giant set of balls.
Exactly. Now, the most important award of the night, apparently, our Rookie of the Year. I didn't realize that this announcement was going to be over with a round to spare. Bad timing from us. What can you do?
Yeah, look, that's I'll take the for that.
That's okay. My fucking G. Iongi came from Penrith. Fucking brained it for Parramatta. Fun fact, NRL, we don't take origin into consideration. Hence why you don't see Robert Toya right there.
Mm-hmm.
Halasima, big moments player. Big moments player.
Not a look, Iongi was the most consistent rookie this whole year. I'm sorry, but he was.
Exactly. And the thing that
it's actually not. I actually don't think it's. In my opinion, I'm not a Parramatta supporter. I don't think it's close. He is the most consistent rookie in this entire year, and not just consistent. High standards.
Well, if you look, Iongi and Halasima went battle for battle, and Iongi won.
Yeah.
Iongi and Toya went battle for battle.
Iongi won.
Iongi played. Did he play? I think he played.
He played against the Roosters. 100%.
I think he did. I'm pretty confident he did.
Did he even actually miss? Oh, he missed a little bit, didn't he?
He did. Let's have a look.
Hey, anyway, I genuinely think Isaiah, even the Dally M's, this is the most prestigious awards night in rugby league. The Dally M's, I just think Isaiah Iongi deserved it. A lot of people think Lika Halasima. What? Because he scored 3 highlight tries?
Because he scored a try against Newcastle? Who fucking didn't?
Sorry, Isaiah Iongi is starting fullback as a rookie for a club that has been struggling, and he brains it every week. I actually don't remember a bad game that he had. I really don't.
No. Do you know why you don't remember it? Because it didn't happen.
I thought after Dally M night, when all I see was Lika Halasima should have got Rookie of the Year, all I thought was that Isaiah Iongi was the one that was robbed. Because
exactly.
Robert Toya, yes, he debuted for Queensland, fucking defended Latrell for 3 games. I don't think he had that big of a season, in my opinion. I really don't. I'm a Queenslander. No. I don't think he deserved the Rookie of the Year because you can't involve rep involvements. Can you?
No, you're not supposed to.
But it obviously did for him. But anyway, I think Isaiah Iongi is definitely the Rookie of the Year for us and for the people. And now we move on to the Balls of Steel Team of the Year. To cap it off, I'll put it up now.
I feel like they may be.
Go.
All right. Let's go over this. Shit, I've lost it. One moment. Oh, what have so many Chrome accounts. That's so awkward. Fullback, James Teddy Tedesco on the wings. Very well deserved Mark Nawaqanita-Waze, and equally as deserved Lehigh Hopewadi. Helps playing some fullback and branding it there. Centers, fucking wild to say. Not wild, Katoni Staggs. Mr. I got hurt with 8 weeks to go. Herbie in the centers. Brained it. Halves of Munster Cleary. Good job, Tyrrell, mate. You got an award, mate. Front row of the year with Payne Haas. And shout out to whoever was shit talking me on Instagram saying Bradley wouldn't win Hooker of the Year. Won Dally M and Balls of Steel, so suck it, Chris. And in the back row, Preston and Katoa. Sorry?
No, finish the Team of the Year.
Not only did he win Buy of the Year, he won Lock of the Year, Aaron Clark. And that is all the Balls Team of the Year.
Okay, before we finish this, was the guy that was talking shit about you with Blake Brayley, was that the guy we were having some serious beef with?
He was. And do you know what he's done?
What?
He's deleted these comments.
Okay. Here we go. That just
There's
proves
only one
we
word to describe him. Coward.
a coward. An absolute coward.
Now,
Look. Go.
To anyone watching this, this is just a surefire sign. There is nobody in this world who knows ball like I do. The only person who comes close is my dear and personal friend, the person below me right now. Don't try and shit talk me with ball. I will fucking bury you. That is all. Thank you.
That is all. And that is the Balls of Steel inaugural awards night.
We did it well. We wrapped up in an hour 30. I'm impressed.
Very good. I have a dinner ready. So I am actually really in a rush.
I need to leave.
So do I.
Leave midstream like some of us did.
Look, some of us are strong like you. Some of us are weak like me.
When I gotta go, get his fucking suit jacket off.
So am I. All right.
Thank you for tuning in.
Goodbye.
Congratulations to our winners.
Love you.
Goodbye.